What the heck is holistic admissions? That's the topic of today's video. My name is Craig Meister. I'm a college admissions coach. You can learn more about me and how you can work with me one-on-one on my website, which is collegemeister.com. So you've probably heard the term bandied about, holistic admissions, or you may have heard it thusly. We consider applicants holistically. As you listen to an admissions officer present an information session about a particular selective college or university that you are interested in potentially applying to and ultimately attending. And you may have heard that term and you don't quite know what they mean by holistic admissions at that particular college, but you're hearing it again and again, and you're wondering more and more, like, do you know what it means? Do you not know what it means? And it's a term that has been used for decades now at many colleges. Not all colleges will use it because many colleges say that they are not holistic, but they won't say it like that. They'll just say that, we look at X, Y, and Z in making our admissions decisions. But the others will say something often similar to holistic. They'll say, we're holistic. And it sounds great if you dig into holistic, because holistic basically means they're going to look at you from all angles. And they are going to get to know you and your family and your lived experience and your school and your grades and everything, and they're going to make the right choice for them, if not for you. But they're going to make the right choice because they're looking at you from it's like a 360-degree camera. It feels like when you're being assessed or evaluated holistically. It leaves you feeling warm and fuzzy inside. You're going to be considered holistically, so no matter what decision comes your way, you'll at least know you were considered from top to bottom, side to side, backwards and forwards. And therefore, when you don't get in, you'll feel maybe a little bit better because they didn't leave anything to chance. They looked at you carefully. Everything was considered. And you just didn't get in. It was a shame. If you get in, oh my God, you really deserved it because they looked in every inch and crevice of you. And as a result, you got in. That means you've earned it. So that's how you feel vis-a-vis the word holistic when they say we practice holistic admissions at our school, or holistic review. I mean, oftentimes it's coupled with, multiple people are looking over your evaluation, your application, and evaluating it. So there's no chance medical malpractice could be, happen to you in this process. Well. That might not be the case. Why do I say that? Well, because recently I'm getting so excited. I'm stumbling over my words now. Recently, the Associate Vice President of Enrollment and Dean of Admissions at Boston University, a school, by the way, that I'm a fan of. Nothing negative to say in this video about Boston University. I'm just stating things as they are. She sent out an email to thousands of counselors around the world, updating counselors on the statistics for BU's class of 2028 so far. And she could share some things, she couldn't share some others. And one of the things that she wrote in this lovely little email that she sent out, keeping counselors in the loop, caught my eye as it relates to holistic admissions. And it actually sheds light on what holistic actually means in 2024. And it might not be what you think it means. So here's the grab quote. Here is the grab quote, or the money quote, as they say. Quote, "As you know, this is the first admission cycle to be impacted by the Supreme Court of the United States decision to eliminate the consideration of race in admissions. I would like to reiterate that Boston University remains committed to attracting and enrolling a diverse student body. We do this by continuing to practice holistic admissions to identify students whose varied life experiences, academic interests, and talents will contribute to our university's community." End quote. Now, she did go on, but that's all I'm going to be reading. So that is interesting. That's interesting, right? Basically, In that context, holistic admissions is a tool by which Boston University will continue to accept the diversity of students that it wants to accept, even though, officially, race-based admissions is no longer legal in the United States. BU holds a place in our society where they have a tool by which they are going to maintain diversity. They're committed to maintaining diversity, right? And in every which way that matters to BU. And so how are they going to do that? Well, they're going to continue to practice holistic admissions to get the job done. So taking a step back, what is then holistic admissions? Well, holistic admissions is, according to what I just read, if you read between the lines, equitable admissions. That's what holistic admissions is. What is equitable admissions? Equitable admissions is like other forms of equity. The party deciding what is equitable will determine what is equitable. And therefore, vis-a-vis holistic admissions, what basically this means is holistic admissions is now a tool, overtly, at least at one leading American university, to create diversity. So when you're being evaluated holistically, are you really being viewed like a 360-degree camera? Or would view you and your body and your mind and your experiences? Or are you being sort of scanned like an X-ray or a CT scan, and they're looking for a little dot somewhere? Just a little mass that they can point to and say, we need that. We want that. We need that on our campus. So holistic admissions is holistic admission. They're going to look everywhere they can look to find what they've already decided they want out of you. And if they can't find it, you're not going to get in. So that's how it works. That is equitable admissions, because BU has a goal in mind. They want a certain number of students. And so that are certain types of students. And they're going to arrive at that goal by practicing holistic admission, which again, in this context, is code for equitable admissions, because BU values diversity. They value diversity more than anything else, including the word holistic, because they're using holistic to arrive at diversity. Okay? So when in fact the word holistic is used, it's not as warm and fuzzy as it sounds, because what it basically means is they're looking to fill some slots. Do you present characteristics that would fill their preconceived notion of what slots they want to fill? That's what it means. That's what it means. That's what holistic admissions is. It helps the university achieve its goals. It doesn't necessarily help you achieve your goals. So even though you may have very interesting life experiences and grades and scores and backstories, I'm here to tell you that ultimately, if those don't check a particular box that will help, in this case, BU, use holistic admissions to arrive at a class that is ultimately equitable in the minds of the powers that be at BU, it's not going to amount to much. It would be lovely if not only BU, but other schools actually could produce for all of us, the general public, a list of what they value and in what percentages and how they rank it. I'm going to do another video soon about Duke and its decision to subjectivize the SAT and ACT scores of applicants, as well as the essays of applicants. And this is right in line with this topic that I'm talking about today, which is take away any and all objective criteria and standards in order to arrive at what those in charge ultimately want anyway. And by having a mass of applicants, there's a lot of flavors to go around. So BU is not having a hard time creating the class it wants as long as they practice holistic admissions when it's code for equitable admissions. Okay? Okay. My name is Craig Meister. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel. If you want to work with me one-on-one throughout your entire college admissions process, or maybe just for a part of it, you can go to my website, collegemeister.com. Until next time, stay safe, stay well, and most importantly, stay stress-free throughout the entire college admissions process.